Just left. I think we finished B1 area. Now we'll go to B2, and it's 3 moons. Sys exit. $812 light seconds. Sys left. Well, hello, and I welcome you to my Elite Dangerous My Adventures permit systems, HIP 54530. Hitting all the planets and the moons and the stations. Sys zoom. Going to do a drive-by on B2, and then we're going to land on B2a. Be prepared for interdictions at any time, because we've already had 2 since we've been in this system and with no cargo. Finished with the B1 set, and on the A set we finished all of them but one. We passed it because it was behind a planet, and it was in the shadow, so you couldn't see. And we don't like doing planetary exploration using night vision unless we absolutely have to. So we'll go back and do A3B, I think it is. Got it written down. Again, we're just doing a drive-by. The sunnier side's going to be on the right side. So we're just going to do a pass on the right side so you can see it. And then we'll hit the planet that's on this side, that's in that first orbital ring, B2a. I'll let you get a longer pass because we're going to come back over here to this B2a. It's up there, not the conflict zone, but sys left. B2a. Going right there, and we're going to land on it. It does have a sunnier side. Sys left. Looks like an icy world. I live in the south of the U.S. and kind of feels that way here. We normally don't get ice and snow, but we have ice and snow. It's about once a year we get a little bit, and about every 10 to 20 years we get more than just a little bit. So we'll see what happens. It's supposed to snow where I'm at for about the next 8 to 10 or 6 to 10 hours. So we'll see. See what comes of it. We're trying to hit all the planets before the permit expires in 3 days. But you get a peek of B2a. We have to be prepared for about anything. Is this landing?
Landing gear deployed.
Well, I appreciate you coming along. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. That would really help us out. Find our channel, GFM_RDG, and watch more of our videos. We do have more than 1,500 videos, and on Rumble.com we've copied over 300 of them. We're in the process of continuing to copy videos over to Rumble. We get better support from Rumble, so please view our videos there if you can. Rumble.com. Is this alternate? Landing gears down. Is this down? Is this zoom? Is this dark? Is this ship?
Ship dismissed.
See what we got here. But our material inventory is about full, so we haven't been able to load any additional materials since we've been in the system. But we check just to make sure. There's a few things. There's like cadmium is available. There's some spots available, but we hadn't seen any. Sys mode. That one's full, 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 and full. Everything's full. Kind of what we expect. But we check anyway. Why not? It's planetary exploration. Supposed to check it out. Whatever it might be. Like those upper blips. It's probably a satellite or skimmers and stingers and canisters, but we'll find out. So we'll go in that direction and we'll find out, because that's what we do. We just find out. But permit systems, you don't always have the permit. Everybody doesn't have the permit, so that's why we do these videos. Yeah, our materials are starting to cover up our back sensor items. Okay, so let's face. Yeah, I guess the planet is hiding too. We lost our other than signal. I'm using an HP Reverb G2 VR headset. As you can probably tell how bouncy it is. And some have said makes them feel nauseous. And yeah, I'm sure it does. So just glance every once in a while and see if it's smoothed out a little bit. Even when you start to do VR, it usually takes a few weeks to get your system accustomed to it. And I could only play for about 15 minutes at a time when I first started. Yeah, this material in front is blocking the signals behind it. But you can get over it. I mean, if you get a VR headset and it starts making you sick, which that's pretty normal, just use it a little at a time and you'll get over it. Everybody does. Everybody goes through the same thing. Just part of the experience. Yeah, we're gonna have to move down here and turn around and shoot at it. And I think they do that on purpose. It's dynamic. They kind of pop in right over the hill all the time. But it's all about the obstacle course. Everything in this game is about the obstacle course. It has very little to do with reality. A lot more to do with obstacle and piracy. So it definitely could be a better game if I was in charge. But of course I'm not in charge. And Frontier don't care what we think. They really don't. If you ever bring up something, it's working as intended. You play it the way we want you to, or don't play. Well, there's a lot of times I play something else. We have a satellite down here. That's why I play No Man's Sky and Subnautica and Half-Life Alyx and Fallout 4 and Ultimate Fishing Simulator and all those things. Because sometimes this game drives me crazy enough, I just say forget it for a while. And I usually will come back eventually. The wanted skimmer. And I do have videos of skimmer hunting, so you can check into that. For planets with very little gravity, they sure push a lot of thrust to stay in the air. So that's kind of interesting too. It's just like you put down your landing gear to slow you down when you're descending. It's like, really? There's no atmosphere. Why do you have to put down landing gear to slow down? See, some of it don't make sense. But the main thing, we check it out, and I bring you the good and the bad and the ugly of all these games. Like Fallout 4, it's got all kinds of bugs in it. It almost takes mods just to help with the bugs. Some more upper levels up here. I do get my Fallout 4 to work with the Pip-Boy, or to be able to bring up the on-screen Pip-Boy by using a community bindings in Steam VR. So it started to work. So we'll be, and we're doing more of an exploration type gameplay, where we're taking sections of the map in Fallout 4 and we're just visiting those areas. At least we have the Pip-Boy map now that we can use to help us in that. Yep, they're all full. Not much we can do about it. Well, we have a few more days that we can stay here. But we're on the B set of planets, which is about 108,000 light seconds away from the A set. Now the HP Reverb G2, the optics are really good. Tracking's not real good, but the optics are real good. The optics are much, well, probably at least 50% better than the Oculus Rift S that I have. My son is using the Rift S and the original Quest that we have. He said, I want to play with the Rift S. And it's like, okay. So that's what he's playing with right now. He built him up a PC. And I get bonuses with the company that I work for, and I spent quite a bit of it on building up my gameplay. Yep, we got canisters. They're wanted. Well, I appreciate you coming along. Yep, our time's about out. Sis, ship.
Ship record.
And we'll be going to probably B2b on the next video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and check out more of our videos on GFM_RDG. And consider donating, joining our Patreon, finding our fleet carrier, and adding tritium to its fuel tank and to its commodities. A lot of times the ship will go park by the trespass zone, but this time it's not, so we gotta go over there. Is this mode? Again, check out our other series like Fallout 4 VR and Half-Life Alyx and Ultimate Fishing Simulator, No Man's Sky, Subnautica, VR Pinball. We got a lot of things going right now, and I like all of it. Is this down? Until the next video, thank you for watching. Goodbye.